Hi everybody, it's Amy. This overview is for the screenshots assignment. You're going to be taking screenshots of Photoshop and Premiere, and you're going to be turning these in to show me that you have both applications loaded into your laptop. This is super important. It's a formative assessment with feedback provided, but the summative assessment comes soon. And so the summative is using these programs to create media works for the semester. You have to show me that you have this, and that way I can help troubleshoot students who don't have the apps. If you don't have them, go back to the instructions for downloading them. I made a video. There's instructions that you can read. There's visuals you can look at. But this is going to show me that you have them loaded. So also, there's more information at the top in the assignment overview that you can log into Creative Cloud with 2 devices at a time with your school email and password. Please make sure you're using your school email and password to access these apps for free. You're not paying for them. They're free through the school district. The school district pays for these for only CTE classes for you to utilize. So the overview video will be located here that I'm recording right now. So let's go through the directions for the Photoshop screenshot. This is for Photoshop. You're going to open Photoshop from your Start menu. Okay, here are the instructions in writing, and then the instructions are visual right here. I'm actually going to be doing this after I walk you through this. So you're going to open Photoshop from the Start menu. Then you're going to click Create New. Then you're going to choose any of the size options here that you would like and click Create. You'll hover over the brush tool in the Tools panel to see the automated demonstration that comes up with Photoshop. It just briefly shows you what the tool does. Then you'll click the brush tool to select it. You will write your name in the document window with the brush tool, and then you will take a screenshot. Okay, so that's the first screenshot you're going to take. After you're done with that, you turn it in here. I'm going to walk you through this now that I've gone over the Photoshop screenshot. So I'm going to go to my Start menu. I'm going to go to Photoshop and open it up. It's going to go through a process of showing you that it's loading. We're just going to wait. On your computer, it might take a little bit of time. Here we go. This is what it looks like when you first open up. You will click Create New, and you can choose any of these. I'm just going to choose the one that's already there, clipboard, and just click Create because that's the fastest. I'm going to locate the brush tool. So here's the brush tool. If you don't see the tools by chance, then you need to go up to Window, Arrange, Window, Workspace, and just click Essentials. It'll be in the Essentials panel. You may have to refresh it if you lose it. Just don't mess around with things. You just need this tool for this assignment. You'll hover over the brush tool, and it shows you what it does. It paints custom brush strokes. You can even click the Learn How to find out more about it. But for this assignment, all you'll need to do is choose a size, whatever size you want, maybe 15 from here, and then you'll just write your name. Not my name, your name. And I'm using my mouse. There we go. My name is written. Then I'm going to go use my snip and sketch tool. And if you don't have this here, then you need to find it in your Start menu. I happen to I put mine on the bottom. And I'm going to click New. I'm going to take a screenshot of my entire screen right here. If you want to include the time and date, you can. It is totally up to you. You need your whole screen. There's my screenshot. It is saved in my snip and sketch. Then I go to my OneNote turn-in page, and I'm like looking, let's see, where's my, turn-in area for Photoshop proof. I'm proving that I have it. Now I'm going to go Control-V on my keyboard, and there it is, turned in. I'm going to shrink that down just a little bit so it's easier for, grading. Okay, so there we go. I've turned in my screenshot. If you save it, then you just insert it as a picture. Make sure it's a picture, okay? And this area for comments is just for me to comment, like, oh, you did this right, but you didn't do this, or oh, I don't see your screenshot. Where is it? Sometimes you'll see a missing assignment there in the comments. That means you still need to do it. This is required. Even though it's a formative, it's not going in the grade book, you have to do this, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is directions for a Premiere screenshot. I'm going to close my Photoshop. I'm not going to save this. There we go. I'm going to open Premiere from my Start menu. I'm going to click New Project. I'm going to type my name into the top open line here where it says name. Just put my name in there. And then I'm going to click the Browse button, which is located here. And a small little menu is going to pop up. I'm going to choose Desktop. This is just telling Premiere where to save your file for later. That's all you're doing. You're just getting into the habit of, oh, I'm going to create a new file and I'm going to show where to save it. Please always save to your desktop because it makes it easier on your laptop to save there because it's easy to find. If not, it will embed it in your C drive and might be difficult for you to locate. Then you're going to click Select Folder. You'll see that same thing right here, Select Folder. It's just desktop. And when I do the showing you in Premiere, you'll understand that part. You're going to then click OK at the bottom. You've only changed the name and the location of the file where you're saving it through the Browse button. Everything else here stays the same. Then you're going to locate the timeline panel. The timeline is right here. There are basically 5 panels that you see. We'll go over these later in Premiere, but the timeline is the big one at the bottom right here. Timeline. You're going to go find a file where you have a photo because you're going to be inserting a photo into the timeline to show that your Premiere is functioning. Without that, I don't know if it's functioning or not, so you're going to prove that to me. So basically, what you'll do is open up a file and it'll pop up right on top of your Premiere file here. And just find something that you have a photo in. I have photos in my pictures. I have lots of different files within pictures that have photos I can use. It has to be on your computer or it needs to be on a flash drive. Please do not select something from OneDrive or Google Photos. It doesn't work well with Premiere. It doesn't function properly. It has to be local. Local means it's on your laptop or on a flash drive connected to your laptop. Make it easy, people. Don't make this too complicated, okay? You're going to be inserting any photo that you want into the timeline. You will drag it directly onto the timeline, and then you will see it show up. It's that simple. It shows up right here on the timeline. The photo's there, and then you can actually view it in the program panel right there. You can actually also see it in the project panel too. You're not adding anything to there, it just shows up. So then you're going to take a screenshot of this entire thing, and you're going to turn it right here into the Premiere turn-in area. So let's do this. I'm going to go to Premiere Pro and open it up. And it does take a little bit longer to load Premiere in your laptop than it does on mine. I have a special CTE laptop. Okay, so once it loads, it's coming along. It looks like this. You're going to click New Project. Here's where you're going to type your name. Type my name, you type yours. Now, it says location, see users. Mine's already to the desktop. Yours probably won't be. So you're going to have to click on Browse, and then yours will probably be like down in here. Click on Desktop, and then just click Select Folder. There it is, showing up, and click OK. It already exists. Don't want to override it? Sure, I already made one earlier. Yours probably won't say that, but if you do make one, you make a second one, it'll have the same name. Okay, so here we go. This is Premiere. This is your timeline right here. This is the timeline that we're going to be putting a picture in. So I'm going to open up a folder, and it pops up right above. And I'm going to look through here and find a picture that I want to drag to the timeline. Okay, the picture I'm using is supplies. It's just a little image I have that has supplies on it. I'm going to drag it to the timeline and drop it and let go with my mouse. I use a mouse for this. You don't have to. You don't have to use a mouse. You can use your hands on your little keyboard if you want. There we go. There's my image. It's in the timeline and it's showing up as viewable right here. That's all you have to do for this assignment before this screenshot. So I'm going to go to my snip and sketch and make a new snip. And I'm going to snip that all the way across so I can see everything. I want to see the whole thing. You can even choose the date and time if you want to. It's totally up to you. And then you're going to go back to your OneNote. You're going to find the turn-in area for Premiere Proof, and you're going to insert that. I'm going to, once again, I shrink mine down a little bit just for the ease of me looking at grading it. And there it is. So there's my turn-in area for Premiere. Done. Let's go to the top. There's 2 turn-in areas. Remember, there's a turn-in for Photoshop and there's a turn-in for Premiere. Okay, and they both look the same, except one says Photoshop and one says Premiere. Okay, there's no rubric for this. This is not being graded. It is required. This overview video will be right here. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing your proof that you have these apps ready to go. Thanks, everybody.